Charter for Leicester and Leicestershire. May I invite the Lord Mayor of Leicester, Councillor Colin Hall, to address you. Thank you. I'm proud to host the signing of a charter which cements the national and international reputation for diversity and harmony that Leicester has. Much has been said over the years regarding the region's reputation, but until now we've never had a formal document which was owned by the leaders of the city and county, which reflects their commitment and that of the people of the city and the county to develop the region as a thriving, multi-faith, multicultural and cohesive place to live, work and socialise. On behalf of the people of Leicester and the City Council, I commend the actions of its leaders and throw my full support behind the signing of the Charter today. The leaders of our three political parties, the Chief Executive of the Council and the Chair of Leicester Partnership. A number of other partners will also be pledging their support for the Charter, and which we will hear more about later. But in the months to come, I'm sure many more will follow. Finally, I commend the signing of the Charter by the leaders in the county, which will take place next week, which will confirm the document as a regional charter for community cohesion. I'm delighted to welcome you all here this afternoon and thank you as Lord Mayor for all the support that you are giving to this. Thank you, Lord Mayor. May I invite Nick Carter, Chair of Leicester Multicultural Advisory Group, to respond.
Thank you, my Lord Mayor, councillors, ladies and gentlemen. I think just a little bit of context here. The idea behind the Charter really has its roots back in something that was called the Leicester Declaration, which the Multicultural Advisory Group introduced back in 2003 in an attempt to encourage responsible campaigning in local and national elections. And we invited leading politicians to sign this declaration, and by doing so show their commitment to the continued development of Leicester as a multicultural, multi-faith community, and not to make irresponsible remarks or inflammatory remarks during the campaigning. And that kind of translated into the thoughts we had earlier this year, and we drafted some words that have resulted in the Charter, and we offered them up to the Leicester Partnership and Leicestershire together, and after some debate and discussion, and indeed some improvement to those words, both those two key bodies approved it. I'll just make two other points. One, I think we should never see this as a charter of complacency. It really should be something that challenges us. It's an aspirational document that sets out the kind of place we want to live in. It acknowledges the successes that Leicester and Leicestershire have achieved and the reputations the Lord Mayor has said, but it is above all something that acknowledges there's still work to be done. That to me is very important. And then finally, really just to congratulate the City Council for showing the leadership in adopting this document and the County Council. And I think those two key democratic organisations are so important to our communities, that will give it the momentum that can then be taken out, and other groups, businesses, individuals can start to adopt it, and there are already plans in train for all of that to happen. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.